This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. In the last episode, T3 helped us get to the Paragus mining facility where we were put in a KOTOR tank. However, some information behind the scenes has indicated that perhaps we were here for quite a few days and someone tried to kill us. And now the Paragus mining facility has almost no one in it except for dangerous droids. Let's see if we can survive our encounter with the droids and on our way to escape. Oh, we also found a...
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Ah, a robot. And we also found a creepy old lady called Kreia who can somehow talk into our minds. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Kreia, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see. And instead, reach out with your perceptions.
Have you done this Jedi thing before, lady? It almost sounds like you're a teacher of some sort.
You can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
I'll need no dragon detector for this one, or dragon radar for this one. With Kreia's help, you've gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game, which means boss-like encounters, right? Ooh, we get experience for that as well. Oh, well, I did just save it, so I think we should be fine. Alright, looks like we're here to fight some droids! Oh! Okay. Looks like we got just more damaged mining droids, so alright, let's do it. Although this is really not a difficult encounter, one suggestion, depending on your difficulty settings, are...
It is fate, but it is then.
What? Why are you distracting me in the middle of combat? Is there something wrong with me? What is happening?
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Oh. But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance. It's a sound, but it's been almost a decade. I had forgotten. I don't want this. Not again. Not ever. Ah!
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
You have a very Jedi, like, mentor type of vibe, or master for me. Kreia, are you a Jedi master? Are you? Well, I guess we don't know for sure. In this universe, not Jedi and Sith aren't the only people who can use the Force. They're just monastic orders or, you know, groups that do it. But they never really go into much detail other than the extended lore, which, you know, according to the movies anyway, is now no longer a thing, or at least legends. Canon now, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Oh, I was about to say we're not done with the fight. Ah, sorry. Your chances of hitting a target are controlled by statistics behind the screen. Yeah, you got it. Okay. I was like wondering why I was doing that. I was like, weren't we still in the combat? I almost thought that maybe the iron grenade hit all of them and killed all of them. That's why it went to that. But no, I just leveled up in combat, and she decided to talk to me during combat. What's wrong with you, lady? Anyway, more iron grenades, more med packs, and unlike the last game where I tried to start using more grenades by the end of the game, I'll try to utilize them more often because I will forget at some point. So I'm just like, might as well use them when I get them. Although you can break down grenades in this game because of that whole breakdown feature. So if you don't want to use grenades and want to get some stuff out, you can do that. But anyway, we get the stealth field generator, which will allow us to stealth if we want to. And then more components, chemicals, and iron grenades. Excellent. Well, it makes sense that the game's going to give us a ton of iron grenades. The fact that this whole facility is filled with them. Anyway, we'll level up here in a second. Yeah, funny how the game tells me to level up, and then I beat them almost in like one go. This device enables stealth mode, a camouflage field that hides the user. Opponents must make an awareness check versus stealth. The user must have paid stealth skill. Okay, well anyway, we got a few items there, but anyway, we can now level up. Just like in last game, you get certain abilities at certain levels, and then we can upgrade our skills, and then every 4th level we can increase a stat as well, but we're not at that point. Maybe granted the following feats this level: Force Sensitivity and R&R Specialist. So if you want to play as a fist fighter in this game, you can, because in the last game there really was no, as far as I know, there really was no bonus for fighting with your hands. I don't even think you could fight with your hands anyway. But now you can in this game if you want to be monk-ish with your characters, which that's cool, I guess. Anyway, we can upgrade our skills, so let's go ahead and go with the important ones. And then I tend to use computers, I think, more than straight security. I think I'll go off and on. I'll switch to security half the time, and then or sometime, and then go to computer use. I doubt I'll go use stealth very often, so yeah, I think that'll work. Ooh, what powers do we get? Ooh, we get force powers. Yeah, a lot quicker than we did in the last game. Although the whole point of not getting them at the beginning was because it was supposed to be a secret that we were a Jedi, even though everyone who played the game knew we were going to become a Jedi at some point. I mean, it's kind of stupid to think otherwise, but anyway, let's look at our skill options here. Okay, can't do heal yet because I have to get Force Aura. When this power is activated, the Jedi is granted a +2 bonus to defense. Well, that's not bad. Burst of Speed. Oh yeah, this would also be a good one. This will allow us to speed through areas really quickly. Might go ahead and do that. Anyway, movement speed is doubled for 36 seconds, and our defense goes up by 2. See, Valor, physical attributes by 2 to all all allies. Energy resistance, basically fire and all that other stuff is you get armor against that. Force Body. This power enables the character to use their own health to fuel force power. All force powers take 50% of the cost from vitality points and 50% from force points. So we can use it if we need force in the middle of combat and we're not worried so much about our health. We can basically give ourselves force by hurting ourselves, basically. Let's see. Affect Mind. Oh yeah, this allows us to use basically Force Mind. I mean, obviously, Affect Mind is probably something it wouldn't be too bad as a light side user, because that's just to affect like maybe combat. Dominate Mind is a more basically aggressive ability. I mean, I always thought it was anyway, because you're basically just Affect Mind means you're persuading them with some effect to help you out, while Dominate Mind is just like you're my slave basically. But I don't think we'll need Affect Mind yet. Let's see, Stun. Stun would also be good. I remember Stun Droid's one of those things we'll get eventually, but not at the... Although Stun Droid actually would be good at this point in the game, just because we're fighting a bunch of droids right now. Stun was very helpful in the last game. Wound is your dark side version. Slow, we got Fear, Force, or Shock. Force Push would also be good. But for now, I'll go over the rest of these later when we get to it. But for now, I'm going to choose Force Speed. Alright. Now, if we were playing the Adept, or the, not the Adept, I forgot what class it was all of a sudden. Anyway, the ability that lets you, you're basically more of a Force user, where you get multiple Force powers to choose from. In this one, we'll get a Force power, I think, at every level. And if we chose the Fighter class, we get a Force power every other level, I think, or something like that. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot to, I could have stealthed. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I guess we're just gonna be fighting. Alright. Cool. And I didn't really do much with the repair set anyway, so... I mean, I could have played a stealth version of this character if I really wanted to, so okay, so we got a blast door there. Maybe we took care of everyone here. But yeah, I mean, speed almost is good with any build, really, however you want to build the game, just because of how useful it is to have it. Anyway, it looks like we're in the kind of the open hub area, of at least of the Progress Mine Station, so... Oh, let's, Force Speed. And then, wait, where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Alright. But yeah, we got a little... Because I assume we're not quite done with this place yet. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, more med packs. We don't always use those. And as far as I remember, force powers basically will slowly regenerate outside of combat. So you can just wait around if you really want your force abilities to kind of go up. So, okay, so we got a computer there. Yep. Let's attack that guy. Not too difficult, but we are at the beginning of the game, so up out of force speed. Oh well, that's fine. Hey! I got hit! How dare you! Oh yeah, we need clothes too, I forgot about that. There's the fort. Actually, I've killed all the droids, haven't I? Or do I need to keep destroying more droids? Well, okay. See, that's where we entered from there. So we got a few options on where to go. That's the docking door. Let's see if we can get inside that. Only open if the ship docks within the facility. Okay, so we don't... Wait, don't we have a ship in the docking? Maybe it's talking about something else. Like maybe it's somewhere else or whatever. Oh yeah, and I can stealth whenever I want. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't really utilize that. If I was deal with repair or had high repair, I'd probably do the stealth and try to turn them off. And then just, like the guy said, utilize them. But, okay, we can't open this out without...
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
Wait, difficult? What do you mean? This guy has strong
But
will?
you have nothing to fear from this one. And he might yet prove useful.
Useful? That's some odd talk there. Although not an emergency, blast door. This door has been magnetically sealed. There may be an override console somewhere in the area. Oh yeah, we can only override it when all the droids are dead too, so... Which I think we've killed everyone, so... Let's see if we can... And we saw that, let's see if we can open this up first before we, probably won't let us.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Yeah, manually from the other side, huh?
Sealed to contain.
Huh. And we need to go over that way, but let's check the computer before we do that. Alright, come on. Sometimes the game will, like, not respond, so... Yeah, this game has a lot of bugs in it, I'll admit. Although it's not like the last game didn't have its issues either, but... Alright, we're in the communications system. Unlike the other consoles you've encountered, this console has no access port you could use to slice the system. You'll need the encryption code to unlock it. Look for the control override switch. You found the security officer's override switch. Do you wish to activate it? Yes, please. Alright, excellent. We've opened the door. Security override activate. All droids in level deactivate. Holding cell force door opened. Okay, let's check out this individual. Let's see if he can help us get out of this place. Hey, more bodies are better than one, especially against a bunch of droids.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Hey, buddy, eyes up here. I didn't know that was actually going to be an option. Who are you? Keep those eyes up and tell me where you are. Care to explain where you're locked up? What is this place? Feel deserted. What happened? I don't have time for this. Tell me what happened here. I'm just going to go with the sassy. Well, I don't know if that'd be sassy, but you know what I mean. Keep those eyes up. Tell me who you are.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Oh, we got a smart ass. Okay. Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Why did they stop feeding you? What is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility. The only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Atten Rand, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this guy or if he's going to bug me really fast with his snarkiness. I guess we'll find out. Blowing yourself up. Obviously, facility doesn't sound too safe. Okay. Blowing yourself up?
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Ooh, well, you play Pops outside of the 4th of July? Progress 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
Well, alcohol plus person equals danger. This facility is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
Well, I'm glad I could make your day a lot better. First shown me in my skivvies. There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
So it's worth enough to possibly destroy the peaceful structure, or peaceful environment of the mining facility, huh? Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Well, that could happen either if you're either Dark Jedi and having them killed, or if they just ran off because of what happened, so... Let's see, I heard a rumor of the war, but a war between Jedi, and the stories I heard were the Sith, not the Jedi. What caused it? Was it caused by the Mandalorian Wars? I heard rumors of war, but a war between... Let's just mention it specifically.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Let's see, just tell me what happened. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars. I've heard a few rumors, a little less in my travels. Let's see, what happened? What happened between Revan and Malak? I couldn't care less about Revan's fate. Other questions for you. I've heard a few rumors, but little else in my travels.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is now, since this game didn't have a data transfer option or whatever like that, this game gives you gives you a chance to slightly modify how your playthrough of the second game will go. And by all that I mean by that is that how did the first game transpire? Now, obviously, some things can't be changed, but this one tells us, like this question here, if we don't care about what's going on, then we can just tell them to shut up and get on with the plot, and the game will randomize. I think, actually, no, I don't think. I think I'll do the canon ending for Knights of the Republic 1 if you tell them you don't care. But anyway, so basically our options here are, the rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak and then went to Korriban to unite Sith against the Republic. That's the dark side ending of the first game. Spoilers. And then the this one is, I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. That's the light side ending, which we're doing the canon storyline, so Revan was a good guy in my story.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
Ah, here's another option as well. Obviously, if you believe in the fact that Revan was a woman in your playthrough of the game, then you just I heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak, and she had no choice but to fight him. So that's the... You're sticking with she's female, and then if you want, but if you believe your Revan was male, then you can choose this option. How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
I would say I blame Atten for being a horn dog, but for how long he's probably been trapped in that cage with hardly any movement, I don't blame him too much. Just tone it down a bit. Okay, let's see. Sketch was rather pointless, and you know what happened. Enough history. had some more questions for you.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Ding dong. Ding ding ding! You won a prize! You get to stay in that jail cell! No. Stop playing dumb. You must have seen what's taking place. Don't you know what happened to them? I don't know. This facility seems abandoned.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
You're not going to harass me, are you? I mean, how can you help? I don't think so. Seems to me you're locked up for a reason. How could you possibly be any use to me? Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Well, that seems pretty straightforward. Let's see. Persuade, intimidate. The miners in the med bay were murdered. Know why? No. Why don't you want to tell me what to do, and then we'll see. I might be able to fly a ship out of here without you. I trust you, and if we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess. That's probably the more light side option. I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second thought. Alright, I'll let you up. Anyway, one thing first. The patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
He seems to be telling the truth. Wanted to know if you knew anything, and you don't. Never mind, just checking. Nothing, I trust you. Okay, nothing. I trust you. Let me let you out of that cage, and we can work together to get out of this mess. Hey, hey, alright.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Just stay ahead of me, don't make any moves. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see if this guy knows his stuff. He looks like a bit of a scoundrel.
Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and... Hey!
Yeah, that surprised me. And Pure Pizzazz, shouldn't that be like more... like, because I assume Pure Pizzazz is his, like, yes! type of option, but he didn't... Probably could have used another line read on that one. But anyway, it sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear. If I hear any more bad news, I'm going to get violent. What's wrong? Sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Well, you're worthless. Bam! No, I'm just kidding. I don't have the repair skill, so, well, we could check it anyway. That would be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Must mean I have just enough points for my intelligence to get repair to be plausible at some points. There must be some way to end the lockdown from here. Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm. Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Well, unless they're all dead. Let's see, maybe there's someone logged in the terminal that can give some answers. Cut the back toggle if you check the consoles. Let's see if maybe we can reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Comm's all yours, number 2. And we get a light point for treating Rand with some modicum of respect. Despite him staring us down slightly. But we'll forgive him in the situation we're in for now. You've been out of touch with the galactic events since the Mandalorian Wars. You should try to discover what happened in the galaxy since your exile. Perhaps Kreia will know more once you've escaped Paragus.
Found anything?
Well, I haven't gone anywhere yet, so... just checking to make sure you didn't run for it. Not yet. I'll be back. I assume the console doesn't really have anything else that I can do right now, right? Oh, we got some more administrative logs that he unlocked. Okay. Yeah, let's look at the administration logs. Let's see what, I wonder if it's the same or if it's different. Okay, it's different.
Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Wait a minute. Protocol droid? We didn't have a protocol droid unless that one strange one that popped out of that doorway during that little cutscene. And hi, Phil Lamar. I knew I'd hear your voice in this game.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
Uh-oh, that's not good. Now it looks like T3's been shut off down in that one space, so we need to see if we can find him.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a Broadcom transmission for records on this Ebonhawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Oh boy. Looks like I said, like last time, crap hit the fan and not good. Let's see what the comm systems, see if we can talk to anyone. No response. Hangar Bay? As you access Hangar Bay 25, there's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there's a utility droid in there. Can you read me? What the? T3! Boopity boop boop! I would even place the kind of the, I wouldn't say victory music, but transition music. Do diagnostic, then follow my instructions. Weep weepity! Oh wait, it's doing it for me. Never mind. I don't know why I'm saying it. We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Thanks, buddy. Is there some other way out of there besides the turbo lifts? You know, we don't know what you're saying. A little extra a subtitle for the subtitle would be very helpful. Don't question my orders, just follow them. Oh. Well, I guess we don't really have much choice, right? Well, we'll call him back here in a second, because there's still one area I haven't gotten to check yet. I don't think there's anything to it, but I'm going to double check it really quick. And then we'll call T3 to help unlock one of the doors. Oh, huh. Mind droids, and they're not doing anything to me. Hello. This droid still has power, but is no longer receiving a signal from the droid's central controller. Oh, because I turned it off. Let's see. My computer use is better than my repair. Let's see. Examine the unit's behavior core. Diagnosis of the droid's behavior core reveals nothing because we failed. Let's try repair. Can we repair? Get some. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay. Disable the droid to allow you to move by it. Alright, guys. Yeah, and you're damaged anyway. I'd rather not deal with you, so. Ooh, more components. And let's check this guy. I obviously can't. Yeah, at least we can get some. I wonder if I could just keep doing that, see if I can get the computer thing to tell me what's happening. Yeah, probably my skill's way too low. So, anyway. I assume there's nothing in. No, nothing else. Okay. Let's go back to T3 then. Looks like we found everything here. I bet if we got to the console and shut it off before on the droids, I bet we could have gotten a bunch of components from each of the droids if we wanted to, but I'd prefer the straight experience, really. Alright, let's call T3 on that. Alright. Hey, buddy. Yes, I'm back. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Dweew! Alright. Now I think we're playing as T3 now. Oh boy, so yeah, so this game, as from what I remember, there's actually quite a few scenes in the game where you actually get to play as different characters and not just the main one, so it gives the party members a bit more to do. Although there is a big section near the end of the game where they do it, but it's, well, I won't say much to spoil it, but let's just say it's a bit haphazard, and you can tell certain things that went on with the production of this game and behind the scenes stuff when you play the last little bits, but we're a whiles away from that. So hey, we're playing as T3 again. Yeah, I kind of lied when it was episode 2 when we thought he wasn't going to be useful again. He is for a bit. But anyway, rescue Valeria. Progress 2. You're trapped on the Progress Administration level, and you have activated T3 to unlock the emergency hatch to allow you to escape. T3 will need to find a console that ties into the Progress command control and open the emergency hatch by remote. So yeah, one more time as T3. Will T3 be able to pull it out once again to help his master get off of the Progress mining station? And what about that protocol droid? We didn't have one originally. What's his beef? Well, find out something next time in the next episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic, The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.